And game number 5 is getting underway right now. One of these players is going to get their 6th win. The other one's going to be getting their 3rd loss. This means a lot to both of them right now.
Yeah, and if you lose this game, oh, it looks like we got the charge deck back out from Neirea. Dog going aggressive here.
Yeah, Pilot Shredder.
Oh, he thinks it's going to be Control Warrior again.
Yeah, I think so as well. But, you know, Savannah Hyman's still pretty darn good in this situation. You know, the fact that Neirea isn't always going to be able to cleanly answer this threat is a big, big talking point for him. Doesn't play Abusive Sergeant turn 1. Doesn't want Cruel Taskmaster off the coin to absolutely swing this game out of control. Can't blame him whatsoever. But he wants a 2-drop here very badly. Nothing in sight, so just hero powers for now. And turn 3 and 4, he's going to start turning up the heat.
Yeah, on turns 3 and 4, he's going to start, you know, charging out of the gates here. You know, using the card from Neirea and really getting on the board.
Freezing Trap added to hand. That actually is really, really dangerous.
I feel like Wolf Rider is a card that you really like in Hearthstone.
No, I always play control. I've never played aggro once ever. And Neirea can only smile at this one. He just actually doesn't have a very efficient answer to Wolf Rider. So he's just going to shield slam it right off the bat. And every single time Dog sees one of these big removal spells, he's going to be happy about it because that's one less way that Neirea is going to have to check something like Savannah Hyman.
Yeah, and just a great minion behind this Dog with a Piloted Shredder on turn 4. Just awesome against any of the control variants that Warrior can bring.
Yep. Neirea going to be using a second shield slam. It's looking better and better for Dog every single turn.
Depending on what comes out of here, you may see the slam come out of his hand too. Oh, never mind.
Not the greatest. That one actually might be reserved for a little bit of control here.
Yeah, well, he's got Abusive Sergeants in his hand, so he's going to be able to actually get some value off this egg going forward. And you're going to see him actually, I was about to say, you might see him move in for a little bit of damage here in a hero power, but he's going to hold off on that.
Yeah. He is going to use one.
Actually. I thought he was going to hold off on it in case something like not Abusive Sergeant, Acolyte of Pain came out. You know, he get a 4-power egg and take care of it.
He does have Eagle Horn Bow to take care of it, and he's got the Freezing Trap behind this. But the big deal here is that Neirea is offsetting a Freezing Trap with an Acolyte of Pain, which means his Raging Worgen isn't going to be checked by it. But Dog, I can't blame him for getting aggressive whatsoever. Second Eagle Horn Bow is a pretty darn dead draw.
Yeah, he's getting busy. He doesn't want to try to control this board with Eagle Horn Bows. He's trying to get this game over with.
Yeah. So Neirea going to get the first one returned. Does have Execute for the Savannah Hyman now, but you know, in the meantime, going to be taking a lot of damage. Actually, isn't going to. Maybe he's not going to execute this turn.
I mean, he can still slam and execute if he wants to draw another card here, which it looks like he's going to do.
Now, it's curious to me, he doesn't actually get the Death Spite on the board this way. So, going to be fine with absorbing some damage here. This is really, once again, Dog going to be able to turn up the heat in this turn.
He's used almost all of his early game removal. I mean, cheap removal here going forward too. Dog going to be able to just add stuff with Impunity here, knowing that only the big removal spells are left. Things like, you know, he's got to assume maybe Brawl still here, even though we can see that it's the combo deck. We saw Brawl in this deck from Neirea.
Yeah, Brawl is a fantastic card in this deck too. It can buy you so much time. And right now, he's going to have to use weapons to start chewing through these, but every single point of damage continues to build against Neirea right now. The fact that he's got the second shield block, I think, leaves him feeling a little bit safe. But look at this. He even wants to slam one of these 2/2s. So he's going to forego the armor this turn. I mean, is this the position he really wants to be in right now? Neirea played this turn extremely quickly with this many options.
Yeah, he might have wanted to think about this just a little bit here because he could have gotten the Freezing Trap out of the way, the second Freezing Trap that you have to assume is there. And that's something that going forward you need to take care of from here.
This is actually a really big turn too, or a big turn here as well. You know, Dog, I don't necessarily even think he wants to juggle away this Acolyte. If he puts a point of damage on his Nerubian egg.
That's what I was saying. He can use Abusive Sergeant here to clear the Acolyte, get a point of damage on it, and make the Death Spite Death Rattle trigger a liability for Neirea going forward.
Yeah,
here.
I think this is exactly what he should do as well. Gonna put him down to 14. Gonna take a look at what it looks like first. I mean, I don't mind Abusive Sergeant attack the Acolyte and then set Juggler at all, but he's gonna hang on to Juggler and Abusive Sergeant for now. Charge gets added to hand. There's not a ton of insight right now for him to actually get all this work done.
And Neirea finally going to pop this trap. See, this is...
Wow, he's actually not going to pop the trap either.
I would have liked to have seen him get rid of what would be the second Freezing Trap from here. But maybe he thinks, you know, he's going to just do it again with this Acolyte of Pain.
He feels comfortable, I guess, just putting it in this position. This is actually going to give Dog...
He takes less damage this way as well.
Yep, that's definitely true. Going to give Dog the turn he wants, though.
Yeah, if you're Dog, do you just have to take care of this Acolyte of Pain here and lean on what you assume is this Freezing Trap?
There's a possibility, but you just have so much damage in your hand that maybe you just push instead.
Lethal?
Ooh. So if he rolls Huffer, that's 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Yeah, if he rolls Huffer, this game's... Wait. If he rolls Hover, this game's going to be over. Nisha instead, 3, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 points of damage. Oh, I think he's going to go. He can't quite go for it yet, though. He doesn't have the mana to do that.
Yeah, a piece of Sergeant Kill Command is not lethal from here.
Going to keep playing it slow. Doesn't Kill Command this turn either. Wants to wait with it. And Neirea, he's got his work cut out for him. I mean, you may see an execute this turn. This game is getting so tense. Shield block going to pad his life total a little bit more.
He's got all the combo pieces, just can't find.
But not only does he need the Raging Worgen, he has to check the freezing trap too.
Yeah, that's the other problem. There is a freezing trap here from Dog, but you have to believe he's going to get to attack this turn, take care of this freezing trap. So if Neirea lives through this turn, he has outs to win this game.
Every time if he sets off the freezing trap right now too, he gives Dog another bow charge. You know, I mean, you have to actually end the game as well.
Yeah, do you just not attack here and then try to hope that you can take care of the freezing trap next turn? If you draw a Raging Worgen, you can hopefully have a minion left over, because you have to believe that Dog's going to try to go for lethal. But the thing is, he has a Knife Juggler in play, so that's a little bit of a scary proposition as well.
Yeah, he uses life total instead, drops to 12. And once again, Dog has a couple draws that might be able to end this right here. Really pained over proccing this freezing trap too. I mean, we expect it to be freezing trap. We've seen a freezing trap already.
Yeah, and like he can't use his inner rage here. He has to have both these inner rages if he wants to go off of the Raging Worgen.
Yeah, he needs all the damage he can get. So, second Eagle Horn bow charge. Hypergnome's not going to do it. I mean, the fact that he's got outs to win this game has to make Dog nervous.
I'll say he's got 5. Oh, the Kill Command is only for 3 here. Yeah, he's only got 10 here.
4, 5, 1 damage off lethal this turn. Is he going to trade into this Cruel Taskmaster?
What are the implications of him doing that instead of just going for face here?
Yeah, I think he's going to trade. I think he needs the extra 4 damage out right now. The Leper Gnome, the Hero Power, the Eagle Horn Bow, and the Kill Command
Worgen is about to say his game
well.
here, but it looks like Dog is going to get the reverse sweep here.
Yeah, there's no way for Neirea to get out of range of this.
Maybe he can still use... Hold on, he can still Cruel Taskmaster one of these, charge his Cruel Taskmaster, kill the Nerubian. No, he's still dead to... I think he's going to have to like try to draw here, yeah.
Yeah, he needs a big draw. This is the only way he can win. But now what can he draw at this point? He can only go to 8. Dog, he looks so tense here as well. Neirea's super focused on what's happening. If you're going to charge, I think you should have done that inner rage first. It's a second card here, but again, nothing can save him in this spot. Raging Worgen was so close, but so far away. He's going to do everything he can to try to stay alive, but he doesn't know that Dog has lethal damage here with just 1 extra point of damage, and that's going to do it. Dog going to complete a reverse sweep here against Neirea and win this series 3-2. Wow, what a match between these two.
Just picks up a quick shot just in case.
So back and forth was this match so right now, and just wow, what excellent stuff we've seen. Dog going to move on to his 6th win now in HPL, cutting off his 2-match losing streak, and Neirea falls down to 3 losses here. But you know, this one's got to sting, especially because he started out 2-0.
Yeah, you've got to feel that is like one of the most demoralizing ways to lose a best of 5.